First, I just have to recognize and give a shout out to the Anchors of Hope from New London. Believe it or not, I was scolded, if I can say, because I was one of the men that was up here in the last 2 years that was, as Representative McKee said, coerced, hoodwinked, and tricked into what the pregnancy centers did. I was told that they create environments of concern for those who wanted to get help or think about what they should do with when they became pregnant. So I was really tricked. I have a belief system, but my belief system had to be put back in check because of when I got up here and being around certain legislators, I was educated in a way that was untruthful and negative. And then I got a call, and I hope she don't mind me saying her name, but Valerie did give me a call to educate me and to explain to me, one, where I come from, and two, educate me in the realities of what the pregnancy centers did. And I'm very thankful to come before you and admit that, because sometimes we have to check ourselves when we get in the doors up here. Because if we don't follow up on what we're told, sometimes some things are exaggerated, and sometimes some things are untruthful. So I'm happy to stand before you to say I support, and that I'm going to be here to try and be an advocate and try and be a voice to make sure that the education that is taught and giving at the pregnancy centers to help it get out there. And also trying to get the necessary funding that might be needed throughout the state of Connecticut, but especially in New London. Pregnancy centers provide support and resources for pregnant women, including counseling, education, material assistance, but not only for women, but for men. One of my brothers in the community, Danny Garcia, very instrumental in involving our men in learning about our children and standing up for our children and trying to make sure that men are engaged with one another when it comes to children, which is something that our communities are sometimes falling away from. So I'm so glad to, again, be here and share not only the pregnancy support that goes on, but the parenting classes, something that many of us don't understand. Having a baby doesn't come with a booklet unless you go to a pregnancy center and get the education that is needed in regards to the child you're about to bring into the world. The abundant materials that you can take from there to go home and read. It's like going to a library. There's so much information that they provide for you to understand and learn about the changes your body's going to go through, and helping men understand what women go through so we can help women as they're going through. I'm just really amazed at the amount of things that our community does at the center in New London. And I need to step up my voice even more to promote and to share, especially about the control that is out there for some women to believe in when it comes to things like abortion. There's just as much control in keeping your baby than having someone talking to you to get rid of your baby. So I want to just remind people, life no matter how old a baby is, or no matter how many months a baby is, in the womb is important. And I'm going to hear about this. And I don't mind, because life is better than death. I can't tell a woman what to do with her body. I would not tell a woman what to do with her body. But I will make sure that I share that there are alternatives and options out there other than not having a child that you are conceiving with your male companion, friend, husband, whatever it is. And for the men out there, you do have a choice. You do have input. But it's a teamwork. You have to come together and you have to have a discussion. And you have to go to places like our pregnancy centers that are going to educate you. So don't think that you're alone, because these pregnancy centers throughout our state are there to help you. And I'm glad that I was helped to understand that they're the real deal. So thank you.